can keep us satisfied. Spice up your life so we don't feel like luster in our minds. And is it worth the hassle, all the time that we all spend coming down? Once you've lost your head and soul, do I make the call? Do I sign my death wish now or save it? In our house routine is sacred, the scars are on the doors. Do you have the courage to try and push me to the edge? Just say the word, I'll help you find or lose your head. And is it worth the hassle, all the time that we all spend coming down? Once you've lost your head and soul, do I make the call? Do I sign my death wish now or save it? In our house routine is sacred and soul, do I make the call? Do I sign my death wish now or save it? In our house routine is sacred, the scars are on the doors.
Oh, that's the new one from the Dulvertons. Young and Foolish.
Remember the time we sat by the window, talking about the things we were gonna do. We were young and foolish then. And to the beat of the drum, my heart was racing. And my love for you is all I'm chasing down, like a lion to his prey. We put the pedal to the metal in my first car, and for the first little while we didn't go far, but that was just the start. We never hit the past, but we didn't look back, and the stories that we told, they were always a laugh. You are the one for me, and now I'm leaving on a train
Yeah, that is the Dulvertons with Young and Foolish, and they were only formed late in 2019, and the Dulvertons have dropped a new fresh track to set their intent on the scene with Young and Foolish. This four-piece rock and roll band from Kingston upon Hull will be releasing new tunes throughout 2020, and if there's half as good as this, then we're in for a right treat. So thank you guys, and if you do you know where to send them? Send them over and I'll take it from there. So thank you very much, guys. The next track comes from The Institutes. This is only released on the 31st of January on These Bloody Thieves / End of the Trail Creative. And this is the first time I played The Institutes on the show, and I'm certainly hoping it's not going to be the last. Alleyways recalls their heyday of 90s groove-based indie rock that screams dance floor anthem and heartfelt lyrics to make this track just what you want to play over and over and over again. Produced by Joe Cross, who's produced tracks for like Courtney's and The Hurts, so it definitely has that real seal of approval. So this is The Institutes and Alleyways.
Chase me through the alleyways.
Yeah, that is The Institutes with Alleyways, an absolutely outstanding track, absolutely fantastic. So thank you very much. Thanks, Kelly, for sending it over. Very, very much appreciated. Now it's time to go back over to my live guest, and obviously I have to ask some couple of quick questions. Who are your influences?
So when everybody asks me that, I think we've pretty much redone a different genre. We call it like gypsy country rock.
Okay.
Because my influence are like Stevie Nicks and Reuben McIntyre's Little Baby.
Yes.
So we like it.
And you kind of sort of bring it in and bring your own sort of flavour to it and make it your own.
Yes. Just like Cowboy Jack over here said something about leather and lace. Yes, that's kind of what we want to bring to it. We have the classic country revisited feel with a little bit of grit. Grit's a good word for it.
Yeah. It sounds good. Sounds interesting. So where did you take your inspiration from?
So my first album was pretty much a labor of love and hate. I left a Marine, and it's about, my ex was a self-medicating Marine fighting through PTSD and depression and anxiety. So that's me going through that with him and finding myself in the process. So getting my independence back.
And you're releasing a new album soon, I believe.
Yes.
And where have you taken the inspiration from that?
So a lot of that, because last year I was paralyzed with Guillain-Barré on Mother's Day, and I fought through that, and the recovery of that has built quite a strong faith-based kind of feel for me.
Okay.
One of my songs is, there's one that's with PTSD, basically saying if you're wounded or if you're hurt or if you have any kind of psychological issues, it doesn't make you any less of a person. Oh. It's called Wounded Heart, and it's basically saying we're all injured, we're all wounded birds at some point or another. It doesn't make you any less. It's you're greater than instead of less than.
Yes, we're all fighting our own battles somewhere along the line.
Yes,
so.
And one of my favorite songs is called Firestorm, and it's about female veterans instead of male veterans, and there's definitely a need for that.
Yes, because I think when you say veterans, everyone automatically presumes it's just males, but it's not.
There's a ton of male-based military songs talking about deployments and this, that, and the other, and the wife staying home with the kids. But it's not the case. Like there's women out there too. So
yes, and they serve just as well as the men. It's an equal world. So, but on that note, I think what we'll do is I'll pass it over to you for your next live track.
Perfect. It's called "Never Be the Same." It's the very first song.